Um, all right. So I'm looking at the chords for this, and I've not tried it. This is not an original. This will actually be a cover. I want to try it a different key. No, it would be untrue. No, I would be a lie if I would have said to you, God, we couldn't get much higher. Come on, baby, light my fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. Try to set the night on fire. The time to hesitate is through. Time to wallow in the mire. All we can do is try and lose, and our love become a funeral pile. Come on, baby, light my fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. Try to set the night on fire. Time to hesitate is through. No time to wallow in the mire. All we can do is try and lose, and our love become a funeral pyre. Come on, baby, light my fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. Try to set the night on fire. All right. Maybe I should try some of these covers at some day, you know. Uh, all right, I'll try one of my own. If the sun and the moon trade places, we are mired in a fight for ourselves. We are looking for a piece of serenity, while the world suddenly crossed the hill. We can find it, can make this world a better place, but the pendulum swings. Sooner the better. Oh, so simple now. No matter the weather, your clouds, find your light somehow. Our habits, its replacements, never seem to quell the war inside. We're embarrassed by our faults and disgraces, defensive when our worlds collide. We can bound it.
Wow, I lost the chords there. There we go.
We can bound it. 'Cause if we spend our time breaking ties, in the darkness wins the night. Sooner the better. All so simple now. So strangled and tethered, thoughts so dark and loud. Won't you underground? Hope grows, it ebbs and flows, but it never makes a sound. This deja vu feeling blue is so commonplace now. Sure, the bad things come in threes, but the heart and the mind could be one. Have the faith to close your eyes, feel the ground, feel the sun. Sooner the better, all so simple now. Light as a feather, your worries feel like pounds. You let yourself down, but hope grows, can be found. Hope grows, can be found. Hope grows, can be found. All right. All right. So I guess I got one more.
Sure.
All right. Yeah, I'll try this one. Three feet in solitude, 2 feet in the old and new. Well, 1 foot off the ground, and you think of sight when I'm walking. Trying to find a way home. Trying to find a road. Somehow my mind is relaxed. One foot in the past. Now these 2 feet know which way to choose to get back to there. 3 feet of solitude. Don't mind if I do. So I'm walking. Thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful. Listening to you play and then watching you there, it's clear that you're hitting a zone right there, and that's a great place to be. I know it for sure. But it has me wondering about what your influences are. I mean, sort of, early on, what were you listening to that sort of brought us to Kevin Thomas?
It's funny, like the growing up, well, we had a bunch of different things going on.
Sure.
The family was into reggae and calypso, and so there was some Bob Marley, Mighty Sparrow, stuff like that. And then I started listening to country. Like, I think the first song that I really got into in country was Common Man.
Way to rebel against your parents there, by the way.
Yeah, well, they were into country too. Like, my dad used to listen to Jim Reeves, and that's kind of what got me into.
Right on, buddy. Yeah, good.
Listening to Marty Robbins or Waylon Jennings or Willie Nelson or
that's my neighborhood right there.
Yeah, and then I started listening to Eagles and some of the country rock, stuff, Graham Parsons and stuff like that. Bill Withers, Jackson Brown, just various things. And, but I listen, I listen to just about anything really,
Yeah.
I think you could get ideas from anything.
It's kind of unusual from in this day and age, because a lot of people get polarized with certainly when I'm talking to my kids, my students, there doesn't seem to be a lot of range in what they're listening to. And yet I know there is, because I know they have a general knowledge of kind of what's going on, but it's clear as sophomores and seniors in high school that they kind of have branched out into their own little niches, just like people when I was in high school would be listening to punk or Ramones or something like that. And
right.
And then others would be listening to more conventional kind of things out there.
Yeah, everybody's different. Everybody's looking for something different from their music. I mean, like in the beginning, the sound of it was big for me. And then, then I start hearing people like Jackson Browne or like Bob Dylan or Richie Havens, or, then lyrics became more of a thing. And now it's sort of a mix of the two, I guess. But
if you're talking about somebody who hits a zone, it's Richie Havens, really. I mean,
yeah.
he really is there. It's more of a meditative practice for him, I think, in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what I like about Richie Havens, he used different tunings, and he sort of brought his thumb over the neck to play. And like Bill Withers, I mean, he wasn't really a virtuoso. I don't think I'm much virtuoso either, but it just goes to show that, as long as you know a couple chords, you can do something with it.
Well, there's a story, Bill Withers. I mean, really, I mean, he came into it as kind of a, I mean, he didn't have much at all, did he? I mean, as far as experience, and he just kind of put it together real quick. Where was it? In Oakland or?
Somewhere in California.
Yeah. I think that's where it was there. And it was almost like an accident that he got it all put together for his first sides. That's for sure.
I think at the time when it was either when he started recording or right after he was done recording, he was still working his day job.
That's right.
And I don't think he even thought that that first album was going to have as much impact as it did.
Oh, it just hit hard. It really did.
Yeah.
It was all over the place.
Yeah. Just one of my favorite songwriters right there. Sweet Wyoming or Grandma's Hands, or Lovely Day. I mean, there's so many great songs he's written.
Fantastic. Okay.